In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 3-pillar framework that I use to help students, graduates, and busy young professionals lose weight and gain muscle, all without crash diets, excessive tracking, and burning out. Let me guess, you're trying to eat better. You're eating clean, you're cutting carbs, you're doing keto, you might even lift weights 2 to 3 times a week. You're doing everything you can to lose the weight, but your body never seems to respond the way you want it to. You're not eating badly, but you're not seeing the results either. And at this point, nutrition just feels like a never-ending uphill battle. Now, if that sounds familiar, this video is for you. My name's Oren. I'm the founder of Ook Coaching, and I'm a competitive bodybuilder and international athlete. And in this video, using my framework, I am gonna take the confusion out of nutrition for you. Because the truth is that I've been where you've been. I've been the skinny kid who wanted to grow muscle. I've been the guy who's overweight and out of shape. I've been the guy who hates what he sees every morning he wakes up in the mirror. And it was only when I started implementing this exact framework that everything finally clicked. In the age of the internet, there is so much information online. And some of it probably works, but a lot of it is bullshit. And more to the point, it does not last. But sometimes you just need somebody to cut out all the noise and give it to you straight. So here's what I've discovered after coaching people like Finton, who lost 15 kg in 12 weeks. Or people like Pierce, who put 10 kg on his bench press in just 4 weeks. Most people don't fail at nutrition because they're lazy or they're not disciplined. They fail because no one ever taught them how nutrition actually works. And once you can understand what you actually put into your body, then it'll finally click. So you can stop feeling confused and start seeing results. So here we go. Pillar number 1, clarity. The biggest problem that I find with nutrition is a lack of understanding. You've been told carbs are bad. You've been told fats are bad. You've been told calories are all that matters. You've been told calories don't matter at all. And when you get told all of this information, none of it fits together. And how are you supposed to build a plan with that? And what happens when we have no plan? We overeat on some days, we undereat on others, and we end up never hitting our goals. So here's the simple truth. Calories are the big picture. They're your body's energy source. If you imagine your body as a car, well, calories are the petrol. And how many calories you eat in a day decides whether you lose weight, you gain weight, or you stay the same. Now, your calories will come from 3 macronutrients, and each of those macronutrients is responsible for a role in the body. So once we understand that weight is directly correlated to your calorie intake, most of my clients said that's when it finally starts to click. Because once you understand that, food stops becoming stressful. You start to see your macronutrients as a tool and not rules. But clarity alone isn't enough, because even when people understand nutrition, they still mess up this next part. And that leads us to pillar number 2, flexibility. Pillar 1 can put a plan in place, but pillar 2 is what makes it work. Because most nutrition plans fail for one reason. They are built for perfect weeks, perfect sleep, perfect schedule, no social life, and that's not real life. So here's how to turn your plan into an actual working structure. Firstly, anchor your day around your protein. That means no matter what happens, you get enough in to repair your body. Then you want to adjust your fats. Nuts, egg yolks, avocados, dark chocolate. Good healthy fats are essential for a proper nutritional plan. A golden rule of thumb is if you're a guy, 15% of your calories should be fats. And if you're a woman, anywhere from 20 to 25% is more than enough. So you have your protein, you have your fats, now you want to dump the rest of your calories into carbohydrates. Carbs are your energy source, and your brain runs on glucose. Fruits, rice, pasta, get them all in there. Because without carbs, you don't have energy, you won't stick to your training, and you won't get the results you deserve. And here's the thing, you don't need a perfectly crafted menu to see good results. You can eat the same meals that you've always eaten. The same meals with different portions, different timings, and different intent will get you where you need to go. It's so much less about what you eat and so much more about how much. If I eat 1,000 calories of donuts, I'm going to lose weight. And if I eat 4,000 calories of mixed fruit and veg, I'm going to gain weight. Because this is the exact problem that you run into if you think you're doing everything right and you're still not seeing the results. Because you're eating good food, you're just not eating it with any structure. With structure comes predictability, and with predictability comes consistency, and that is the key. So we have clarity and we have flexibility. And the third pillar is what ties it all together. Just real quick before I go on to pillar 3, if this is already making sense to you and you want help building a structure and applying it to your own lifestyle, click the link in the description below and let's get chatting about how we can do it for you. And finally, pillar number 3, the piece de resistance. This is what brings nutrition together and ties it in a bow. And this is how to go from somebody who wins some of the time to somebody who wins every single day. Pillar 3, Accountability. There's some of you out there who already have knowledge of what I've said before. You already understand nutrition. You already know how to build a structure. You don't fail because you lack information. You fail because you lack consistency. Because your structure works until life gets busy. Your structure works until you get stressed, until you get a hard day at work, until there's a social occasion, until your motivation runs out. This is where accountability and identity actually matter. When you take accountability and you start seeing yourself as somebody who looks after their nutrition, the decisions around it become so much easier. Did you ever wonder why so many people invest in a coach? It's not because of their fancy plans or their great physique. It's because coaching is a way to hold yourself accountable. When you have someone to support your identity, somebody holding you accountable, pushing you forward, changing things behind the scenes, your results absolutely skyrocket. And it's not because you have more information. It's because finally your consistency becomes rooted in your identity. And when you have someone alongside you maintaining that high standard, there's nowhere for your progress to go except forward. And here's the belief that changes everything. Getting in great shape and losing weight is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent long enough to see the results. Clarity removes all the stress, structure creates direction, and accountability lets it stick around long term. And that is my 3-pillar system. So one more time, just so you're sure. Pillar 1, clarity. You finally understand what you put in your body. Pillar 2, flexibility. You fit your nutrition goals around your real life. And pillar 3, accountability. Progress stops being optional and starts being part of who you are. No more restarting, no more guesswork, just nothing but pure gas. So now you understand how simple progress can be. If you want help applying this system to your own body, lifestyle, and goals, click the link below and let's get started. Thanks for watching. Let's go be great.